Alright boys, in today's video I'll break down exactly how to run Reddit for OnlyFans models. This isn't theory or what sounds good on YouTube. This is what's actually working right now to scale models in our agency without getting accounts banned every 5 minutes. If you're a model or you run an agency, Reddit is easily one of the fastest ways to get traffic when it's done correctly. So before we get into it, let me guess where you're at right now. You've tried posting on Reddit before, maybe you made an account, dropped a link, got maybe 50 upvotes if you were lucky and then nothing. Or worse, you got banned immediately and had no idea why. You see other models posting the same type of content you post, but they're pulling hundreds of upvotes while you're stuck with 1 to 2 upvotes per post. You've been told Reddit is a gold mine, but every time you try to use it, you feel like you're just posting into the void or getting flagged before you can even get started. You're spending time creating content, posting it, hoping something sticks. But there's no consistency, no system, just guesswork. And if you're running an agency, the pain is even worse. You have models relying on you for traffic, but you can't scale because every time you try to run multiple accounts, they all get banned together. You're stuck manually managing 1 or 2 accounts at best per model when you know you could be running 10. The problem isn't Reddit, the problem is you don't know the rules it's actually playing by. Most people think Reddit bans based on content. That's only half true. The real bans come from behavior. From looking like a bot, from linking accounts together in ways you don't even realize, from skipping the boring foundational steps that separate accounts that last a year from accounts that last a day. You've been treating Reddit like Instagram and Reddit is punishing you for it. In this video, I'm not gonna lay out every single step here. That's what the full system is for, which you'll find inside my Discord. But I'm gonna show you what makes the system work so you understand why the results are possible. Before I go into the next part, here's some results from my students using my Reddit system. For example, Nano is posting 10 times per day on just one Reddit account and he sold $600 to just one fan from Reddit. During the past 7 days, he's made $4K from Reddit just by posting 10 times a day on one Reddit account. Another reason Reddit is so good is because people who usually browse Reddit for porn are software developers or people who work in tech in the US who get paid very well, so they're high spenders. Here's another student, Ethan. He's averaging about 70 subs a day from Reddit, and he made $550 in 1 day just from subs that came from Reddit. This is another result from my student Marcus. He only does Reddit for his model and as you can see he's printing from it. Here's another message from my student Ryan. Before he was getting around 10 subs a day from Reddit, now he's getting almost 200 subs a day. Now let's talk about what Reddit actually is. If you've never used Reddit before, don't overthink it. Reddit is basically just a massive collection of communities called subreddits. Each one is built around a very specific interest, and I mean specific. Fitness, gaming, cosplay, goth girls, coffee lovers, literally anything you can think of. So instead of posting into one big feed like Instagram, you're posting directly into groups of people who already care about that exact thing. That is what makes Reddit insane for creators. Now, why Reddit works so well? For creators, Reddit is basically a traffic engine. You don't need followers, you don't need clout, you don't need history, your post gets pushed based entirely on how people react to it. More upvotes means more visibility means more impressions means more clicks. That's it, and the crazy part is one post can blow up in minutes, not days or weeks. We've had models post a single image and hit 40k impressions in a few hours, sometimes 300k, sometimes 600k, it depends on the subreddit. And the audience is perfect for creators. Reddit is mostly men, mostly US based and mostly lonely. That's exactly who buys, and yeah, there are a lot of degens on Reddit. Why this system works even for lazy models? This system works insanely well because you don't need constant new content, you can repurpose everything. One video becomes 20 or 30 clips, one photo shoot becomes weeks of posts, same content, just different angles, different captions and different niches. The real opportunity most people miss. They treat Reddit like a one-account platform. That's the mistake. Reddit is a multi-account platform. You can run 5 accounts, 10 accounts, even 20 accounts for one model. Each in a different niche, each in different subreddits, each selling a different fantasy. It's the same girl but different versions. That's how you scale. Now I'll explain how we run Reddit accounts. Every Reddit account runs on its own phone, its own SIM card, its own 4G data. No Wi-Fi, no undetected browsers, no emulators, no shared devices. When you do this, each account looks like a completely separate person living in a completely separate place. Reddit's trust system rewards this. Accounts that follow this setup survive mass ban waves while everyone else gets their account banned. The sideways scale. Most people try to scale by posting more than one account. That's backwards. Real scale comes from running multiple accounts for the same model, each one in a different niche. One account is fit niche, another is dominant niche, another is girl next door. Same model, different fantasies, different subreddits. None of the accounts touch the same subreddits, none of them use the same photos, they never get linked together. The warm-up. A fresh account is worthless. You need to let it age, let it behave like a normal human for weeks before you ever post adult content. Scroll, upvote, join subreddits, look like a person, not a bot. Once it's aged, you post around 20 posts a day across 20 subreddits. The mod filter. Most people waste months posting in subreddits run by mods who will ban them no matter what they do. We filter them out in minutes by sorting by newest and watching for deleted users. If the sub is full of dead accounts, we avoid it entirely. Scaling the system. Once the system is set up, you don't need to physically touch the phones ever again. VAs log in remotely to your devices through get screen. They post from anywhere, you keep the phones, they do the labor. 10 phones, 20 phones, 50 phones, same process. So you might be wondering what's the next step. If you want to stop guessing and start running Reddit like a system, I've got a place where I break all of this down. Inside my private Discord, there's channels dedicated entirely to Reddit marketing. This is where I show exactly how we run Reddit for our own models, the subreddit lists we use, the posting schedules, how to create accounts and warm them up before posting, a list of 200 plus no requirement subreddits, examples of not safe for work content that works best in Reddit, safe for work subreddits, a tool to search for any subreddit you need by category. You'll also learn how to find subreddits specifically for your model, what niches to pick, and start testing content, captions, niches, and doubling down on what works best for her, and so much more. This isn't a course where you watch videos and figure it out alone. It's direct access to what's working right now, updated as things change. Inside my private Discord, I've added a support system where you can open a ticket and speak one-on-one with me and 2 other coaches. If you're a model who wants consistent traffic without burning out, or an agency owner who wants to scale without losing accounts, this is where you get the actual system. In fact, let me give you a tour inside my private Discord. As you can see, we have the main chat, the daily wins, and the support ticket channel. Once you're inside my private Discord and you need help with anything or you have any questions, you go into the support ticket channel, you click create a ticket, and you can speak directly to me or the 2 other coaches and explain us what you need help with. Also, inside my Discord, you'll find my full A to Z course on running and scaling an OnlyFans agency. Whether you are a complete beginner or already making $10,000 per month, you'll get access to 60 plus lessons, as you can see in here. So yeah guys, click the Discord link in the description and message me once you're inside to get access to the Reddit channels and more.